Right, people, this is Brad the Lad back again with another video, and there has been a source from Sky Sports that Harry Kane has asked to leave Tottenham. Now, this could be big news in terms of a Manchester United point of view. Now, I know people say, oh, well, you've got Eddie Cavani, you've got Martial, but to be honest, I don't really, Harry Kane is obviously a superb striker, and he's scored tons of goals, and he wants to win trophies. He's got ambition, and I just think, yeah, the qualities that he has got, he's sensational. He can strike a ball from long range. He's a good header of the ball. Obviously, we know his qualities. He's the England captain. And yeah, I think, I don't blame him for wanting to leave Tottenham. I really don't blame him for wanting to leave Spurs, because Spurs are supposed to be this big club. I've always kind of seen them as some sort of big club, but they haven't got the trophies to show it. They haven't won a trophy since winning the Carling Cup in 2008. So I think, for Manchester United, a club that want to win trophies, a club that is built on winning trophies, we've got to take that chance and want to bring him in. Obviously, City are wanting to get, losing Aguero. We have got Cavani who's staying on for another year, but Cavani's going to be 35 next year. And as a footballer, he's almost about to retire. So yeah, it really irritates me. I mean, I know he's in his late 20s, but it really irritates me when United are signing like middle-aged players, but I think Cavani's doing absolutely terrific. I absolutely love Cavani. I think he's superb, and but yeah, I think if we had him like years before, like when Sir Alex Ferguson first retired, we could obviously, if we could bring him in, we're one of the richest clubs in the world, but we just got it all wrong. We just got it wrong. We have signed world-class players before, and it hasn't worked out. Obviously, Di Maria, Falcao, and it just hasn't worked out. But we're moving into a good direction. And I think, if we can win the Europa League, I know it's not the biggest trophy in the world, of course, but it's still a trophy. And if we can prove that we can still win trophies, maybe we can attract Harry Kane. However, if Man City win the Champions League, that could be a very different story. He's been linked with Chelsea as well. I cannot see for the life of me how he will move to Chelsea. I really don't. If that's the case, I will sleep in my garden if Harry Kane goes to Chelsea. That is how much I don't think it is going to happen. I will happily sleep in my back garden, no matter what weather it is. I'll do that if Harry Kane moved to Chelsea, because it is that unlikely. I think he will go to one of the Manchester clubs. I think if City win the Champions League, he'll go to City. If Chelsea win the Champions League, I think he'll come to United. But to be fair, I think maybe, Martial, I don't really see him having a future at Old Trafford. I really don't. When he plays, he's lazy. When he plays, he doesn't really seem to adapt well. But I think if, we swapped him and he went to Spurs, I don't know, maybe it could suit him. Maybe it could be very useful for him. I mean, Rashford, he plays with Rashford and Greenwood, but he doesn't really make any impact in this United team. Maybe with a different manager, maybe with a, different, the Spurs are probably, similar to Manchester United, but I don't know, maybe it could work out for him there. He could be like the main man. I don't know, and I think, we have had a good moments with Martial. We really have. When he scored his first goal against Liverpool, You know, and he's had a lot of superb moments in his career. But I just think, you know, his time at United's coming to an end. And I think maybe a different location for him might do him the world of good, you know. And I think maybe, you know, it could be a challenge that he relishes. But yeah, I would really like to sign Harry Kane, and I do think we would go big for him. You know, we signed bloody Harry Maguire for 80 million. You know, Harry Kane is a lot more worth in terms of a price tag than Harry Maguire, but United do go and spend big money on quality players, and I know we can sign youth players, and I know we've been linked to Jadon Sancho, and that just makes you think, where's Greenwood going to go? Because Greenwood is sensational. You know, Alan Shearer thinks he's going to break his record. I'm not sure if he's mentioned Harry Kane about that though. But yeah, I mean, imagine Rashford, Greenwood, and Kane up front as a front three. It's just mouth-watering, isn't it? You know, if I was United manager, my team, De Gea or Henderson, I don't know. I'd probably pick De Gea because he's more experienced. I've got nothing against Henderson. I think he's fantastic. I'd play Luke Shaw, Bailly, Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka. I do think we need a new centre back. I really, really do. Someone who's got actual pace, and I think we definitely need a CDM. I'd love Declan Rice at United. I think he's fantastic. I think Ndidi would be really good too. You know, I'd probably want Donny van der Beek starting. I don't like the Mac-Fred partnership. I really don't. I play Bruno in front of, you know, say like Rice or Ndidi, for example, and Van der Beek to his left, to his right maybe, and then Bruno, Rashford, Bruno, and Greenwood and Kane up top. And people say, oh, what about Paul Pogba? But I don't know. I'd really like Paul Pogba to stay, and I think Bruno, his impact will keep him at United. I think, despite the last two results we've had, they've been a bit crap. But this week could be a big week, and it could prove how United have got a positive future. Now, I know there's the Glazers and all that stuff, you know. I'm still Glazers out, hate the Glazers. And I do think could be a possible chance that without the protests and the United fans being united, can influence these owners to get out of the club. I do. I mean, you know, people making petitions about avoiding the Super League happening again. A lot of people have signed up. I've tried signing up. There was something wrong that didn't quite happen. But yeah, could it be something that removes these owners from the clubs? I don't know. Forcing them to sell. I really, really do hope they sell, and I think that they will. I do. So yeah, let's hope for some positives. We've got Fulham tomorrow, got Wolves on Sunday. Let's see if we can win the Europa League. Hopefully I can do a live stream next week. And yeah, this is Brad the Lad. Shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.